Hey, let's approach this from a place most people ignore. The moment you realize your thinking has outgrown your tools. ASUS Zenbook Duo. This is for you if your work doesn't happen in a straight line. You don't do one thing at a time, you compare, reference, adjust, and refine. You're the kind of person who keeps ideas alive on screen while shaping the final output. Before anything else, check the current price and availability, because once people understand what this setup does to their workflow, it doesn't stay easy to find. The upgrade moment usually isn't about speed. It's about interruption. You're deep into something important and suddenly you're hiding windows, minimizing apps, reopening the same things again and again. Not because you're disorganized, because a single screen forces you to choose what to forget. That's when it clicks. Your process needs more awareness, not more shortcuts. The first week with this feels like removing blindfolds. One screen becomes your execution space. The other becomes your awareness layer. Notes stay open. References stay visible. Controls stay within reach. You stop collapsing your work just to move forward. Everything exists at once, the way your brain already works. In real life, this reshapes how you create and decide. Writing feels sharper because research never disappears. Editing feels fluid because timelines and tools stay in sight. Planning feels intentional because tasks and context live together. Even meetings feel less draining when notes and action items don't interrupt the conversation. You stay present instead of constantly resetting your focus. Don't wait thinking this is a luxury. Stock moves fast, pricing fluctuates, and every time you go back to a traditional laptop, you'll feel that subtle resistance, that sense of working through a narrow tunnel instead of an open space. If you're worried two screens might feel overwhelming, the opposite happens. Once everything has a place, your mind relaxes. You're no longer searching. You're no longer reopening. You're no longer afraid to lose your place. Going back to one screen feels restrictive in a way you didn't notice before. The surprise benefit is how confident you feel making decisions. You see more, remember more, and interrupt yourself less. That clarity compounds over time. Work feels calmer. Ideas feel more complete. And your energy lasts longer because you're not constantly context switching. Owning this feels deliberate. You didn't choose it to look clever. You chose it because it aligns with how you actually think and work. There's pride in knowing your setup supports your cognition instead of forcing it into a smaller box. Your work stays visible and connected. Multitasking feels intentional and calm. Creative flow lasts longer. Context never disappears. Focus feels natural, not forced. It takes time to dial in habits. It's not built for minimalists. Eventually, you stop asking which laptop is best and start choosing what actually matches your mind. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you postpone and think about every time your workflow feels cramped again. If you're ready to work with full awareness instead of constant compromise, check availability now and make the move.